Don't blink. It's your blink. Welcome to another show. I'm doing well. Having a problem. Just spoiled my entire video because I'm doing well. Having a wonderful 28th January 2025. We are playing the beautiful game Tokyo Ghoul Break the Chain. You can see we're a bit tired. We've been filming for a little bit. We've been filming for around an hour, which is not that much to be honest. We're actually pretty good with that. So the video of today actually super interesting. Is the problem of habits. So the idea behind the video was was put in my face when I was trying to have a schedule. So schedule where I would try to make videos at a certain time. I would do streams at a certain time. It wasn't like a huge problem, but it did bother me and a slightest. So the problem with habits came in when let's say I was watching, for example, 10 videos a day. I was watching content. And then it's like, okay, well, this video lasted that much, that video lasted that much, or that stream yesterday. Yesterday we were supposed to stream for 3 hours. Ended up streaming for 4 hours and a half because I really like the game. So the habits, they push you to be like, okay, well, I cannot make a schedule. I have the habits of playing games. I have the habits of filming, right? And it's always different. But there's a problem with the habits. And when you think into consideration your own life, those habits are good. So, for example, those habits of always waking up at certain hours mean that you have a good sleep schedule. Always eating the same meal. It's a meal that you like, right? It's a meal that you like. It's possibly a meal you can afford because you eat it every day, right? A healthy habit also is working out, having that you love, having a couple of friends. So really on the friend subject today, but there's also bad habits. So we're talking about bad habits, for example, smoking, doing drugs, not having a good sleep schedule. Right? Completely the opposite of the first one. But the beautiful thing of habit is, what if simple fact of having a habit was not good? Simple fact. So one of the good habits I talked about was having a good meal. Now, having a good meal is amazing because, again, if you like something enough to eat it every single day, go ahead, right? It's amazing. The problem with that is, for example, right? You're going to a place, and this is one of my favorite examples because I did write it down. And you're having a cheeseburger, right? And it's not a franchise. It's a mom and pop shop. So the mom and pop shop, they're coming to you and they're saying, hey, you want to have this burger, okay, it's really good, you like it, and then you go for 10 years, right? After the first year, the owner changed, they got bought off. After 5 years, the chef changed, right? But you're still going every single day for that same burger, and you went for 10 years, which is a fucking miracle. But at the same time, you end up you need to understand, or you end up realizing that this burger hasn't been the same burger that you fell in love with. It hasn't had the same owner. It's not the same cook. It's the same recipe, but it's way different. And you realize that you're going there every day not because you like the burger anymore, because you're so used to the burger. This is part of your life. And I think sometimes with habits we settle. I think sometimes with habits we think that's what we need. So for example, I was talking about working out, right? Out of a habit, and yeah, the working out is amazing. Let's say you get injured and you can't work out. That breaks your habits, right? We're breaking the habits tonight. I'll paint it on the wall, cause I'm the one that falls. I'll never fight again, and this is how it ends. I don't know what we're fighting for. Oh, I had to scream, but now I'm so thirsty to show you what I mean. I don't know what I'm got this way. I'll never be alright, but I'm breaking the habits tonight. Memories consume. I fight it all the war. After the war, I am much more than any time before. I had no option left again. I don't want to be the one the battles always choose. But inside I realize that I'm the one confused. I don't know what we're fighting for. Why I had to scream. Rest in peace, Chester. Rest in peace. Yeah, you're breaking the habits. That was a Breaking the Habits by Linkin Park, if you didn't know. It's not me going off script, or was there ever a script to begin with? See, you settle and thinking that you need something. Having habits is kind of putting yourself in shackles, and it's in a sense. So because, for example, right? For example, you wake up every single day, right? And every single day you eat the breakfast at the same time, right? Which is great. It's great. It's very healthy. But you're putting yourself at shackle. Oh, it's that time I have to eat. Are you hungry? Or is it because you're eating at that time? If you're not hungry, why do you eat? Right? Or if you're hungry, why are you waiting? Right? Your body tells you, hey, feed me. Or hey, don't feed me. Right? And you don't listen to it. You listen to a schedule or you listen to a clock. What is the clock? Who made the clock? A human. How do we figure out how much was worth a second? A human. How do we figure out how much was worth a minute? A human. How much we figure out how much was an hour? Actually, the sun. The sun, because it goes around the world, right? We're putting it in 24 equal parts. So the 24 equal parts are each an hour. And that's the way of knowing, okay, well, it is this time. We're talking about sun clock, we're talking about the clock in itself, right? I love ASMR, but I love sipping. Yeah, so the habits and the price, and also, right, for example, if it's such a funny complex, because I was talking about it yesterday, and I didn't explain myself correctly, right? So let's say you're watching a book, or for example, you're watching a Netflix show, and you finish a chapter or you finish an episode, and then it's set to be continued, or you're really in the middle of the action. You're gonna stop because you have a schedule, because you have a habit. No, I feel like it's really weird. But then again, a habit or a schedule, and I do mix the two of them together because they're not necessarily one and the same. They're very similar. The problem with having habits is you're stopping yourself, and there's no problem with you stopping yourself. There's a problem with I'm not able to do something because this is not something I'm usually doing. For example, you want to live life a little bit, right? So you do the same habits. You decide, you know what, I'm going to go bungee jumping, and you feel an experience, and you're like, holy shit, that really changed my perspective on life. And I'm so grateful that I'm alive, right? And then something happens, something beautiful, something magical. You want to know that something magical is? I'm in love with this lighting. I am really in love with this lighting. I got to say, this is possibly the best lighting I've had my whole time on YouTube. You fall in love with the what was I saying? Oh yeah. So you go bungee jumping, right? And it made you feel so alive. So why aren't you trying to figure out something that makes you feel as alive? Why is that something that you do every week? You like hiking mountain. I loved it so much when people work the whole year to get 2 weeks off. I want to travel this mountain. Okay, you don't have to travel this mountain. Technically speaking, you can go every single week to a mountain close to you and hike. You like hiking, you like the mountain. You like hiking, right? Right? And that's, there you go. So yeah, it's a bit of a complicated thing. It's a bit of a complex subject. It's a bit of a shitty subject because you kind of feel bad for those people. Kind of feel bad for the fact that they're stuck in this eternal cycle of doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. See, you look at characters. One of my favorite movies is Wanted, right? And in Wanted, there's this song. Wanted with Morgan Freeman, with Angela Jolie, Jay McAvoy. Am I forgetting somebody? Oh yeah, Chris Pratt. Yeah. How can I forget Chris Pratt? Holy shit. I'm sorry, Chris. Sorry, Mario. If you get the joke, you get the joke. But yeah, so the whole movie, the guy living this shitty life because he's doing the same thing. And there's this song, right? And the song is from Nine Inch Nails. And the song is, I believe I can see the future because every day is the same routine, right? Life is too short for routine. Fuck routine. Fuck habits. Do you. Whatever that means, do you. Am I saying burn down the entire building because that's you? No. Yeah. You should be able to be yourself, right? And sometimes that's going out of your habits, right? We're so stupid. We think that, oh, I want to be myself. What do? You go buy new clothes. You get a haircut. You change your makeup, right? Does that change who you are? Does that change the way you look? That's a bit different, right? I don't know about you, but I feel like it's a bit different. Ooh, we have this. It's good. It's good. It's good. Nice. Anyway, that's the video. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.